I didn't want to be blind and broke. I quit my dream job because I am unblinded and I see the truth.
Sean is a master. It's about making sure that we learn.
I've never seen something quite this impressive.
You're changing lives and having such an enormous impact.
You got what I have, right? That gene of we're gonna win despite.
That is one wickedly smart and wonderfully good man.
Be able to produce the kind of results that are possible that I hear about with this program.
Thank you for the magic of this weekend. Thank you for helping us reimagine all negative connections.
He is the greatest trial attorney and strategist in the country.
Tony Robbins said, there's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callaghan.
Brought by a dear friend of mine, Sean Callaghan.
You keep up the great work as well. You're doing amazing things. Great job.
Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You're a living example of that, and that inspires me.
Your voice must be heard.
Every single energy can be learned. It can be mastered.
I mean, this is the gift that keeps on giving, just even sitting here.
This is fantastic, positive, productive, wonderful.
Bella is like better than a cup of coffee. She is better than I'm all about energy.
Blinded! What is your profession?
I think it's such an amazing community of healthy individuals with zero jealousy, zero negativity, just designed to help each other succeed.
And she is a two-time, soon-to-be three-time published author who in 2023 publicly battled and defeated cancer.
The reincarnation of I Love Lucy, co-host of Art of Influence, the one, the only, Bella Barita.
I'm just happy that I came here. I'm just really happy that I came.
You are blinded, you are a cheathead. If you know that, say yes! Yes!
I should sign up for one of your seminars, one of your programs, you know?
Yeah.
This unison yes thing. Yes. I got to get on it.
And this man is one of the greatest leaders in our country. God bless everyone.
So everyone, happy Thankful Thursday, and that part where Bella is like, oh, like that is my greatest fear, and I'm on the receiving end of that at times. Happy Thankful Thursday for sure. That's our new Heart of Influence intro video, first time played. Really doing a great job.
Cool is that? Like the first time that is played, we're actually in studio together.
That is a remarkable thing.
That is exciting.
So, and I helped Bella find her wallet today. That is my fun fact. I think I jumped the shark on that prematurely. But for everybody, here's what we're doing. Plato, the Greek philosopher, said, play a game with me for an hour and we'll learn more about each other than we speak for a year. So this is what we're doing. We'll talk about what that means more in a second. But we're exploring the superpower of influence and impact because the only human attainable superpower, of course, is the ability to cause yes with integrity. That's what this is all about. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Bella Barita, who's here?
We're going to make some introductions first from... This person is coming from the furthest away on the entire show, maybe the furthest that we've ever had, coming from Woodcliff Lake, New Jersey. Luxury real estate agent and team leader in real estate industry. The Ganji, said that correct, right?
Ganji, yep.
The Ganji Group, Bergen County, New Jersey, licensed in 2015, serving clients with care, discipline, and discipline systems. Second generation real estate professional, real estate industry, family selling Bergen County homes for over 35 years, blending local heart with strategy, numbers-driven execution, real estate industry leader, and business framework creator for process, helping agents run smarter, more efficient businesses through measurable results. Let's welcome to the show, Andrew Ganji.
That was quite the introduction. Thank you so much.
Warm welcome to Heart of Influence, Andrew, for sure. And as I said, we play a game with me for an hour. We're speaking for another year. That's what Plato, the Greek philosopher, said. And what that means is we're going to kick this game off with a fun fact. It's something that we wouldn't expect to hear. Surprising moment, shocking moment, heart-centered moment, something you're proud of, whatever it is. But it can't be a story. It's just a headline. For example, I, today, helped Bella Barita find her missing wallet, calling the place that she want to call. That's a headline. The story would be, Bella got off the airplane today and she was really concerned and upset. And I gave her a hug and then I said, that's a story, like Chuck Barris. So, Andrew, please, yes, what is your headline fun fact to kick us off?
I was a wedding DJ for 20 years.
There you go, a drop the mic fun fact. Andrew is a leader, a person of group influence mastery with integrity. Great job, Andrew, kicking us off. Bill, Rita, who is following up?
I just want to know, Andrew, what was your favorite wedding song you ever played?
It was never songs I enjoyed, but let me think. You know, when you're in the business for 20 years, you go through cycles of what's extremely popular. And to be honest, it's corny, but I'm going to say it because it was very integral in the beginning of my career. Let's Get Loud by J-Lo. That got everyone on the dance floor for a long period of time.
Let's get loud.
Oh my God. Who's next? Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
And welcoming with Andrew from New York, partner and managing attorney for Zuckerman Gore Brandeis and Crossman LLP, fractional general counsel and author of FinTech Law. 30 years helping founders grow, protect value, and exit wisely, helping technology transitions and guiding startups to 9-figure acquisitions through clear agreements and human-first strategy, business mentor and legal strategist, simplifying complex contracts, shorten sales, and protects relationship without big law drama. Let's welcome to the show, Kevin Taylor.
Thank you.
Kevin, congratulations on all the impact you're having. Warm welcome to Heart of Influence. And please, your headline, fun fact.
Headline fun fact. Well, it was already told. I wrote the first book on FinTech law over 10 years ago, and I also was an adjunct professor of cybersecurity law.
Nice. And where'd you do that?
That was with St. Thomas University in Miami.
Beautiful. Let's go. Fun fact, they played St. Thomas University in Miami in a college baseball game. So, Kevin, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. Bell Rita, the guy kicked off the FinTech revolution. Let's go.
Kicked off FinTech. Welcome, Kevin, to the Heart of Influence. Coming from Los Angeles, California. That's not Woodcliffe Lifts, New Jersey. It's a little bit further away. Publicly recognized e-commerce educator and founder associated with Econ Kings, Scale Source, Teaching Marketplace, Growth Partnership, and Scalable Systems worldwide. E-commerce educator taught thousands to scale e-commerce businesses across Amazon, Walmart, and eBay businesses, built and managed a portfolio of e-commerce partners and leading teams that generate over $50 million in online revenue for the past 5 years consistently. Let's welcome to the show, Chris Orlando. My dyslexia tried to turn him into a cookie earlier and called him Oreo, but it's not Oreo.
Chris, warm welcome, and your headline fun fact, please.
So, fun fact is my very first job was working as a TSA security representative at the airport, and 1 year ended up hiring an entire village of 200 individuals to change their lives and help them change the lives of people starting new businesses in the U.S. So, from one employee to 200 employees in a year and a half. Just an interesting fact, I suppose.
Dude, that's a super cool fun fact. Congratulations on that. Chris, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. Bell Rita, Chris is here.
Chris is here, and he's not a cookie. Welcome, Chris, to the Heart of Influence. Next up, coming from Flemington, New Jersey, real estate coach and founder of Push Coaching, helping agents build confidence, consistency, and listing-focused businesses, known for practical scripting, mindset training, and live role play that helps agents convert conversations into appointments, has coached hundreds of agents nationwide, focused on execution, accountability, and doing work that others avoid. Let's welcome to the show, David Radley.
David, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. The land of Diamond Nation is where Flemington, New Jersey
That's
is.
exactly right.
Yes. Coached hundreds of games there, I have. Yes. So warm welcome, and please, your headline fun fact.
Yeah, so for the last 7 years, I have been doing photography. I'm a published photographer, and every Sunday and Monday, you can catch me out in the woods just hiking and taking pictures. That's how I unplug and recharge.
Very
And I imagine some of those pictures behind you are pictures you've taken.
This one here I took in April when I went to Kenya. That lion there, it's
That's
one of
a
my
lion.
favorites. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Super cool fun fact. Bella Verita, we got some G Hicks, growth driven heart center integrity people committed to mastery. Let's hear.
We definitely do. And next up, coming from San Diego, California, from a single heartfelt post during the pandemic sparked a worldwide movement by sending cards, healing hearts through human connection. Master of relationship capital, quietly behind transformational introductions and access, sitting at the elite table to serve and elevate others, coach, mentor, and humanitarian, guiding the next generation of influencing dignitarians on a mission to help every soul. Let's welcome to the show, Dr. Daryl Horton.
And how shall we refer to you? Daryl, Dr. Daryl, what serves you?
Daryl.
Daryl? And your headline fun fact?
My medical team calls me a walking miracle.
Oh, and what's the byline to that headline? Why are you a walking miracle to your team?
Because in 2016, I literally woke up and could not move.
Wow.
Come to find out that my spine was compressing and I was technically walking dead.
Wow. Well, we are very thankful that you are here. That is certainly an inspirational OMG fun fact. We've had more than 9,000 people on the show, and that might be one of the most shocking, disruptive, inspirational fun facts. So thank you for that and being here today, Daryl. Bella Verita.
And thank you for that, Daryl. And next up, coming all the way from Graz, Austria, on her birthday, retired from managing hotels all over the world in Europe, Dubai, and the US for the past 12 years, led on a path of self-discovery, identity, and purpose, finding herself aligned with helping others heal their own body, mind, and soul connection, a personal trainer, health coach, and intuitive holistic practitioner, training and actualizing people into a healthier and wealthier lifestyle, coaches individuals all over the world in US, Europe, Africa, and personally and virtually. Let's welcome to the show, Esme Collins!
Esme, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. You're making it happen today. And as you know, Esme, my counter fun fact to your Austrianness is that Bella lost to me in the Austrian Alps. Yes. But what is your headline fun fact?
Well, I may or may not be born. I may or may not am born in the same town as Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it might be my birthday today.
Oh, Esme, happy birthday again. Yes, I knew that a few hours ago, but a lot's happened today.
Let's happen today.
Yeah. Esme, happy birthday. And listen, we have not yet had Arnold on the Sean Callaghan Behind the Podcast. And as you guys saw, we've had Tom Brady, Magic Johnson, Mike Tyson, we've had Charlie Sheen, Ralph Macchio, we had a lot of incredible people. So I like this fact that maybe we can go to Darren with, is that Esme is from his hometown.
Yes, I like this fun fact.
Yes, I think this is a fun one. Okay, Esme, shall we do the things?
Let's do the things.
Yes, follow me. Come with me if you want to live.
Come with me if you want to live.
Yes.
We're gonna come with me if you want to live.
Yes. Are we done?
Yes.
It's up to you. Now it's you?
Yes.
I have to introduce you.
Yes.
That's what you're like looking at.
Yes.
So, or giving me the presents. So this woman seated to my right that's been doing the introducing. What she did is began her career in influence as an 8-year-old selling crafts on her parents' front lawn. By the age of 19, 3 words this woman put together, they don't go together. Teenager, network marketing, and 7 figures, $1 million business. Who does that? This woman did. 24, 25, 26 years old. Catch this. She's three-peating like Michael Jordan, just not in hoops, but instead is Nevada's #1 business broker. 24 years old, she's the first woman ever to be Nevada's #1 business broker, and the youngest person, male or female, take that dudes, ever to do it at all. She begins to train the big gals and guys at Fortune 500 companies and entrepreneurs. In fact, in 2019, every did I say every sales team shortcut doubled their sales? Skier, surfer, scuba diver, adventurer. When she gets mad at me, it's YouTube. When she's telling the truth, it's me that's hard to do all those things. She's also the philanthropist that raised $10 million with the Unblinded team over the past couple of years and was part of us giving 120,000 toys away this year at Christmas time. Yeah, 120,000. That's pretty crazy. Also, two-time, about to be three-time published author who in 2023 publicly battled and defeated cancer. Let's welcome to her show, The Heart of Influence, the one, the only woman that put the heart in it, Bella Varita! Oh, Rita, please. Your headline fun fact.
Well, you stole my headline fun fact.
Well, tell it again.
So my headline fun fact is I once lost a blind guy in the Austria Alps.
That's true. And that blind guy finds everything for her, including her wallet. That is also a true fact. Today.
I said in the car, I said, no offense, but dudes don't ever find anything except for the blind guy because he always seems to find stuff. And then he's like, hey, how about you call this place? Because I said I went to the coffee shop. He's like, I'm like, I used the Apple Pay. There's no way it's there. He's like, just call. I called and it's there.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And the moral to the story, Esme and everyone, is Bella is now going to listen to everything I tell her to do from this day going forward. Esme, you're my witness. Oh.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. Okay. Let me introduce this blind guy, the man that Tony Robbins said, there's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callagy. He beats world champions like Bet Keat at body surfing competitions. He's only one of two attorneys to win two top 100 national jury verdicts between 2014 and 2016. The only one that's blind out of 1.2 million attorneys. In fact, the state of New Jersey actually named him one of New Jersey's most influential clients. He has spoken on stages such as Disney, T-Mobile, Salesforce, got a #1 business podcast. Last year broke the world record for the most toys given in a toy drive. Let's welcome the one, the only, Sean Callagy!
Esme, I'm being insulted. Thank you very much. Yes.
She doesn't feel that bad for you.
I think she does.
I don't know if she does.
So my headline fun fact is this. Yes, we have the blessing and privilege of having often, because it's a very dynamic ranking, but very often the #1 business podcast on Apple Business Podcasts. In fact, over the last 3 months, we have had more days atop the Apple Business Podcast list at #1 than any other podcast. So that's a fun fact. And we don't slip really below #3 at all. Maybe like we slipped once in that 90 days to #4 out of 300,000 business podcasts on Apple. Tom Brady, Magic Johnson, Mike Tyson, and Chevy Chase were our last 4 interviews. Yeah,
that's dope as S.
Yes. So that's my headline fun fact. And who's going first?
That is a super fun fact. Let's kick it off with Andrew.
Let's go, Andrew. Here's what we're doing. How do you end up causing yes? Like whether it's Chevy Chase, whether it's an ideal new client, whether it's Bella Varita to be co-host of this show, how do you go from hello to yes with people, not pitching, hooking, closing, yuck, but what does it look like when heart-centered, integrous people come together and yes should actually happen? So to illustrate this, Bella's going to be anybody you'd like her to be. She could be an ideal client. Heck, she could be a charitable fundraising partner, a philanthropist. She could be a famous person, Oprah Winfrey, Warren Buffett. Hey, she looks a lot like Chevy Chase. She could be Chevy. Whoever you want, Andrew. It's 3 minutes. It doesn't have to be a sale. It could be any type of yes. And just a yes for a longer conversation is certainly acceptable. So, Andrew, who would you like Bella Varita to be that you're going from hello to yes with?
Oh, just unmute for us, Andrew.
Sorry about that. I guess because the business I'm in, maybe it would be most fitting if she was a potential seller.
All right. Bella Varita got a house to sell.
I got a house to sell. All right. Hello, this is Bella.
Hi, Bella. My name is Andrew Ganji with the Ganji Group in Woodcliff Lake. And first off, thank you so much for taking my call. It's my understanding that you're considering selling your home.
It is a consideration. Yeah. I just don't know if it seems like houses are kind of sitting on the market for a while now these days. So I wasn't sure if it's a good idea.
Well, first off, I don't know where you're getting your information from because it's actually the opposite of that. Homes are flying, people are getting top dollar. And that's the easy thing. I can send you statistics and all that. What's most important to me is where do you want to go next? What is the next move for you that I can help you get to that point?
I think the next move for me is I would like to move where there's mountains. My significant other and I like to ski. I get them lost sometimes, but I think that's just a small bit. So I'd like to maybe like move to a ski in, ski out place.
Where do you typically like to ski?
Typically in Colorado. But
Oh,
for
wow.
for this place, we'd probably need to stay near the New Jersey area just because we've got family obligations here.
Maybe like somewhere in New York, there's much better ski and snow up there than Jersey. It's honestly like all ice here, which is not really conducive for skiing and snowboarding. Okay, I mean, listen, that seems extremely doable. I would love to, meet with you in your home. I want to go over how I can actually get you to that point, how we can list your home, market your home, and get you top dollar so I can get you skiing on those mountains with your husband and enjoying yourself rather than maybe maintaining your home here in New Jersey, all the work that's involved with it. I totally understand.
Yeah, but
And in
this is
fact, I'm
the
actually,
deal, Andrew, with like listing the house is like I don't want people coming in and out of the house. Like I don't want people, tracking snow into the house. Like I don't know if I really like want people in my space.
I totally understand that. And the way I operate, the way I work with my clients is I tailor everything for your needs. It's always about what you need and what you expect. So if you want me to privately market your home or maybe limit the showings to just, the weekends or just do open house, that seemingly has been working as well, where we just keep things limited.
Can
And
we just list
people
it
always
without
want what
showing
they
it at
can't
all?
have. You can. I would never say no, but that's not going to give you the exposure that your home deserves. So I think ideally we could sit down and go over a game plan so I can actually spell out my intentions as potentially being your agent and how I can get you from A to B, netting you the most amount of money, which at the end of the day, most people want to just walk away with the most amount of money.
Yeah.
And maybe it takes a little snow in the house, but the way I operate, I would make sure that your home remains as clean as I would want my home to be.
Well, that's fair, Andrew. Let's maybe have you come out to the house. I like the way you handle things, and I will have you come out to the house, and we'll go from there. But
I'll
don't
tell you
tell
what,
my
I'm
husband. He doesn't know
available.
we're actually selling the house.
What's
So-
happening here? What's
Listen.
happening here?
It's totally fine. Oh,
Hi,
hello, Mr. Marina.
welcome back. This is my friend Andrew. He just stopped
Who
by.
the hell is he?
He just stopped by to say hi.
Some dude is stopping by to say hi. So Andrew, great job, brother. Who's following up Andrew?
Following up Andrew is Kevin.
Kevin, who would you like Bella to be that you're going from hello to yes with?
I think Bella is a CEO of a technology company that does maybe 5 million a year in business, but she wants to grow it into the 9-figure range.
Whoa, Bella Brita, you're a CEO, you're a boss lady.
All right. Hello, Bella Verita, CEO of Callaghan Enterprises. How can I help you?
Hi, Bella. I'm Kevin Taylor. I help technology companies grow. I'm an attorney with 30 plus years experience, all types of companies and all types of transactions. And I want to find out what keeps you up at night. What are your biggest concerns for your business?
Talking to attorneys.
Talking to attorneys. Okay,
Yes.
that's good. That's good. Well, people say I'm very easy to talk to, and I tend to get along with everybody. What other issues with your business? Like, where do you see the business in a year from now and 5 years from now? Where do you want the business to be?
Yeah, I think we're definitely growing, obviously with AI in the space now. There's a lot of new AI products that we've brought on. We're growing massively into the AI space. And so, with that, I think it's giving us a little bit, within our financial company, it's given us a little bit of leg up over most other companies, but we're, roughly sitting around, the $5 million mark, and would definitely, I'm looking to jump to the 9, even 10-figure mark.
Sounds great. And I certainly hear you about AI. It's a very useful tool. I think there's going to be a lot of productivity gains in business, and the way, if you can find ways to incorporate AI into both the back end of your business, but also the front end of your products and services that you use to provide to your customers. I think that would be very helpful, and that's a great move. I do have experience with that. I represent a couple of AI companies in the cybersecurity space, and we go through different issues. How is the AI generated? Who owns it? Who owns the ideas? Those sort of intellectual property issues. Is that something that you see as a challenge for your business?
It is definitely a challenge. And I think the biggest challenge that I have is my partner, Sean Callier. He'd like to take all the credit for all my ideas and is scaling all my ideas. And I think I should be the one that owns the IP, not him, even though his last name's on everything. But it's typically all my ideas.
That's not an uncommon problem. Partners, wanting to have ownership, and we can certainly talk about different ways, maybe a shareholders agreement to allocate certain rights and responsibilities and economic.
I would like to own him. Can you help me own him? Can I own those rights?
We certainly could help with that. Perhaps we should get together face to face, grab a cup of coffee, and
if you can help me with that, Kevin, you're hired.
We'll do our best. Absolutely.
I like this Kevin guy.
I
had another friend stop by.
I think that was constitutionally outlawed a long time ago. Thank you very much. So Kevin, excellent job. Let's get some feedback and feedbackers from Andrew and Kevin.
Yes, really fantastic job. Andrew and Kevin both did a fantastic job. Very sophisticated. So this is the time of the show that we get to go to the judges, and judges, you get to give back in the form of feedback. So it's going to be 30 seconds of feedback for either Andrew or Kevin, not Bella, just Andrew or Kevin. Something that they did great, something that they could do to improve, and then what is one word on how they left you feeling, one word on how they left you feeling. And let's go, Daryl. Daryl, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Andrew, please?
Andrew was, he's very knowledgeable about the real estate industry in his area. So that helps quite a bit.
Cool. So Daryl, I'm hearing if it's one word, it's knowledgeable. Is that how he
knowledgeable?
Made you feel? Awesome. Thank you for that, Daryl.
Can I ask Daryl a question real quick? Is that okay?
You know what? How about we get through all the feedback and then we'll come back to it, if that's okay, just to go, because we have a real tight timeline. But if we have a little time, absolutely. Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it. Let's go. David, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Kevin, please?
Oh, sorry, I have my notes for Andrew here. Kevin, I have to say, I love when she said, I don't like talking to attorneys, how you just kind of let that roll off of you and you didn't let that interrupt what you were going to say. Because I think a lot of people they'd be like, oh boy, call the wrong person, and they would shut down, and you just kept moving with it. And when she brought up certain things like AI, you were able to say, hey, we've done that. And you were showing your expertise without bragging about your track record, but letting her know that anything she's dealing with, you have experience and you've handled it before. So I thought you were very knowledgeable and you showed your expertise.
Awesome. David, one word of how Kevin left you feeling.
Like he was an expert, and that if I had something, he would be able to handle it.
Awesome. Thank you, David.
And let's go, Chris. Chris, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Andrew, please?
Yeah, so Andrew, one of the things that I really thought was good and on the spot was when she mentioned that she didn't really want a lot of people coming into her house, and that was like an instant rebuttal, that you were able to instantly turn it and pivot it to something that she could arrange, on a certain day or a schedule when it'd be convenient for her, to be able to kind of sidestep that objection. And I think that was handled really well.
Awesome, Chris. And one word for how Andrew left you feeling.
Confident, I would say. When I was listening, I could tell that he had done this a lot before. So confident and experienced.
Confident and experienced. Let's go.
Confident and experienced. And let's go. Esme, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Kevin?
Awesome. Thank you for that. So Kevin, what I loved about his role play was his conveyance of his expertise and the solutions that he was able to find for you, Bella. So absolutely loved it. Thank you so much, Kevin. And back to you, Bella.
One word of how Kevin made you feel, Esme? Left you feeling?
Yes. So Kevin made me feel knowledgeable.
Nice. Okay, thank you for the Esme. Now, everyone, this feisty one to my right insists for me to have good manners since Andrew and Kevin jumped into the hot seat. Now she makes me do that. Bill, read over to you.
Yes. So I think it's been a minute actually since you've done a Heart of Influence with me.
I forgot how it works.
Yes. So I really had some fun today, Esme, because this is the time of the show that I get to put Sean on the hot seat in a scenario that he has no idea about. And I am so excited for what I've come up with today. But we'll see what you end up going with, Esme, because Esme, of course, you get to choose what scenario that Sean goes from hello to yes on in any one of these roles. So the option number one I have, Esme, is Sean would play Robert Woody Johnson, businessman that is a part owner of the Jets, to go from hello to yes with Tom Brady to give up Mendoza from the LA Raiders to go to play on the Jets instead. So that is option that is option number one. He's got to go from hello to yes with Brady on that one. That's option number one. Option number two, Esme, is Sean would role play Andrew, going from hello to yes with Bruce Springsteen to list Bruce Springsteen's house. We're going to pretend Bruce Springsteen is ready to sell his main house and ready to move to the beach. And so wants to buy a beach house, another beach house. So that is option number two. And then option number three is I read that there's a small fintech company here called Niche Payment App that helps like gyms and stuff like that. And so Sean could role play Kevin, going from hello to yes with the CEO of Niche Payment App. So those are the three options I got for you today. It's Brady, it's Bruce Springsteen, or it's the app. What's your choice, Esme?
Awesome. So let's go with option number one. I think that would be super fun.
Okay. And so who would you like to play the role of Tom Brady?
I mean, that's absolutely incredible. And Chris, are you up for the challenge?
Sure, let's do it.
All right. So Chris is going to play Tom Brady. And let's go you're Kevin, representing the Johnny here, Woody, Woody, to try to convince Tom Brady to give up Mendoza to play on the Jets instead. Have fun.
Okay. So, hello, is Mr. Brady available?
Right here, I am.
Mr. Brady, thanks so much. It's Kevin. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is still a good time for you, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. I still got a couple minutes before I go to the gym. So, yeah, perfect timing.
Awesome. Listen, thank you so much, Mr. Brady. I know that you know who you are. I just want you to know that I know who you are, how precious your time is, how many incredibly impactful things you're doing, including your position and ownership at the Raiders. So I could ask you this, with as busy as you are, and I will keep this to the 2 minutes and 30 seconds we have left, what even prompted you to accept this conversation with me in the first place? Massive gratitude. But what was the why sort of prompting you to accept this?
Well, I've been a firm believer that any conversation breeds opportunity, and I've been given a massive opportunity myself my entire life simply for making myself available to speaking with people who could have some sort of value, and I never want to shut out anybody who could potentially bring some sort of benefit to my life or somebody who I can exchange value with.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for that, Mr. Brady. Couldn't agree more. So from that place, can I ask this? I think it's pretty clear. I mean, you've won 7 Super Bowls. I think your outcome is to bring the Raiders to the Super Bowl, to win the Super Bowl, to have as much success as possible for Las Vegas, the Raider community. Am I hearing that correctly? Is there any other sort of why that I'm missing?
Absolutely. That would probably be definitely on the top of the list of goals for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And so from that place, can I share a couple quick things then that may or may not resonate with you?
Sure. Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, sure. So listen, obviously, this is with Mr. Mendoza, an incredible situation for the Raiders. It's very desirable for my client, the New York Jets. They've suffered long at your hands, much of it. And clearly, there's no question that this is a desired player. But what I've done, leveraging some ActI tools, AI, plus some really unique features, is I've come up with a scenario that I truly believe is a win-win situation with overwhelming massive value for the Raiders, because there's slightly different needs that the Raiders have than the Jets. The Raiders need a quarterback, not nearly as much as the Jets do, but the Raiders have certain other positions where the Jets have a lot of depth and strength. So we're super comfortable parting with some starting players that are potential all pros coming up this season, because we think we have depth and we'd rather promote these players and end up with Mr. Mendoza, who we know is a massive find because he's the hottest property in football right now. So I know we're at time, Mr. Brady, but here's my proposal. Would you have a 30-minute conversation where I could break all of this down for you? And here is my word. My word is that you will leave this conversation, even if you do not say yes, as having an incredible difficult time deciding, because we are willing to create such massive value for the Raiders, because the New York Jets desperately need an infusion of energy. So we are willing to part with massive talent, ensure a catastrophic next season with Mr. Mendoza to go into a rebuilding era and time, just to make sure that we get this player. So, Mr. Brady, how would it resonate with you or not to have a 30-minute follow-up conversation? We could break down what this proposal is and how the Raiders would be literally crazy not to say yes to this, even if you don't say yes in the end, Mr. Brady.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think this definitely is a bit of a thick conversation for 2 to 3 minutes to have, but I definitely think that there's a lot of value in having this conversation at length, and I think that you guys can provide a lot of value with a lot of the analytical stuff. I mean, I myself as an owner, I mean, I know the game, but I don't know all the analytics that go into it at times. So I think if we can find some synergy there, I would love to have that conversation.
Well, Mr. Brady, massive gratitude, and what you will have is 0 breaches of integrity. We're not here to negotiate and play games like we're in a flea market. We are clear. Mr. Mendoza is the hottest property in football right now. And so we have to come up with massive value to even make sense. You have my word that this will not be an insulting meeting. This will not be an meeting. It'll be a profoundly exciting meeting. And I thank you, Mr. Brady, for that. And shall I set that meeting up with your assistant, Tom, that set up this meeting for today?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get that set up. I'm sure my team can go ahead and find the time that works best for us both.
Thank you. I wish you an incredibly prosperous day, and we'll talk soon. Thank you, Mr. Brady.
Thank you.
All right. Out of roll.
I think you're the only person on the planet that could get Tom Brady to even agree to have that conversation.
I'm going to call him. I am calling it after the podcast.
Now that you've role played it.
Yes, and his agent said that we make a great team. We're going to make a better team when we get Mr. Mendoza to the New York Jets. So thank you for that. Let's go, Kevin. Thank you for permitting me to play you.
You did a great job.
Yeah, so how did I do as you, and how was your time today? You did a great job yourself, sir. How was your time today?
I learned from the master there. That was awesome.
Well, thank you. And how was your time today in the Heart of Influence, Kevin?
Oh, this is great. I wish I could do this more often. This was forced me to focus and practice, and this is always good.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that, Kevin, for sure. And again, with my blindness, who played Tom Brady in that one?
Chris.
That's what I thought. Okay, Chris, thank you for playing Tom Brady. I just want to make sure I didn't mistakenly say Chris. So, Chris, thank you so much. Great job in the feedbacker seat. Great job as Tom Brady. How was your time today? How did I do as Kevin? And how was your time today, Chris, on the Heart of Influence?
Yeah, it's been really insightful. I think everybody has a lot of interesting facts and things to bring to the table, and experiences that you wouldn't really come across just talking to somebody in a coffee shop. But the reality is, everybody in here is just a normal human being that would interact with anybody on any day. So it really just goes to show that the people are out there, and it's good to really get everybody in a room to share ideas.
Amen, Chris. And by the way, when Bella goes in a coffee shop, she leaves her wallet. Yes. So thank you very much for that. Great job. Great.
Let that down.
Yes. And blind people find it.
And blind people
yeah.
find it.
So David, thank you for being here. Great job in the feedbacker seat for sure. And David, how was your time today on the Heart of Influence?
He is finding
It was really great. Sorry, I had to unmute. It was really great. And I have to tell you, as a coach where I am doing a lot of training around what to say and how to say it, man, you guys inspired me on going back to my group with a different format. Like, this was engaging, and having people with different backgrounds can make the conversation, elevate the conversation, I guess is what I want to say.
Well, thank you, David. And
thank you.
Have you been to Diamond Nation?
I've driven past it many, many times. Never have been. Fun fact about me, I'm not a sports guy. I should have led with that earlier. Uh-oh. I think they froze.
Okay.
Yes, and I think they froze. That's, I hope it was not your fun fact.
I was going to say, I think maybe I shouldn't have shared that. It kind of blew up the whole call.
Coming back.
Killed them. Our whole computer system just crashed.
We were talking without you. We were carrying on without you.
Yes.
Yes,
we are not nearly as important as Esme and you guys. So, but I was asking David on the question got all the way through. Have you been, David, to Diamond Nation?
No, and you missed what I said. I said, to be honest, I'm not a sports guy, and people don't believe that because I'm 6'4", 240. They think I played all the sports. I've never played high school, college. Don't even watch it on TV, man. You catch me outside by the fire or going hiking and camping. That's me.
Well, that's cool. Well, hiking and camping is awesome.
Cool.
I love the picture of the lion, even though I didn't see it. Bella
even though I
didn't see it, Bella,
you're funny. I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate that, David. Listen, warm welcome to Heart of Influence, and please keep on the great work and supporting people and growing, building, accelerating great work. Bella Vreda.
I think that takes us to the man that kicked us off. The wedding DJ is a fan of J-Lo's, but not really. But Andrew, thank you for kicking us off into the participant seat and in the show today. And Andrew, how was your time with us overall on the Heart of Influence?
Yeah, no, this was really cool. I'm always open to, really anything, have conversations. I was a little nervous about role playing. I don't really do any role playing, to be honest, in my business. I'd rather talk to 400 people with a microphone than to talk to 5 people. But no, this was cool, and I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Yeah. Awesome job, Andrew. And what I want to know, because Bella asked you about the songs you like to play as you were DJing, what music do you like? And if you have one song that's a song that you like to listen to, what is that?
So I have a record collection. I collect vinyl from my grandfather. I have vinyl 70 years old. I'm a huge Elvis Presley fan. I love Stevie Wonder. So a lot of the classic stuff is stuff that I would be listening to. Otherwise, I'm just listening to podcasts. So EDM music for a bit there. But now if I'm going to listen to music, it's Billy Joel, Stevie Wonder, Frank Sinatra, just some of the classic stuff.
Cool. Well, Andrew, you didn't have to throw Stevie Wonder in some blind, but that was nice of you.
No, you know what? I actually didn't even think about that.
I'm teasing for fun. Stevie Wonder's amazing.
Ray Charles is great too. All of them. No, I'm just kidding. Although Ray Charles is awesome.
Not all the blind guys.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
Andrew, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
For being here.
Thank you.
Great job today. Thank you.
Can I just ask you, did you wrestle in Emerson?
I did.
Okay. I wrestled for Pascagoula Valley, and we used to wrestle Emerson all the time.
I played baseball, football, and wrestled in Emerson. And I played. What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2005, but I have one of my teachers, I believe, knows you and went to Emerson High School, and you probably know Mazio. He was an Emerson wrestling coach, and there's some connections there.
Michael.
But I wrestled in 2005.
Yeah, Michael Mazzio, Joey Mazzio, and I played baseball, football, and wrestled together in high school. So
one of them was the police officer in my high school. Yeah.
Joe Mazzio. I know Joe. He was 1 year older than me. Joe was awesome, and I was Division I college baseball player at Columbia. So we were humbly and respectfully, we all had really wonderful athletic careers and incredible programs at Emerson. So we're very grateful for it. And Joe's gone on. He's the head coach now, and I mean these are I see Joe and Michael relatively at least once or twice a year, all the time. So love them.
Yeah,
Very-
no, I know they were always very involved in the programs. We
And
used
they
to
are-
wrestle in a tournament against Emerson every year. So
Yeah, and our sons went to high school together at the same time. So Joey and Joey, who you would know, and Michael Mazzio and my son Tyler, they all played together, and Tyler was a great baseball player. Their sons were great wrestlers, so they had a great time with all those guys.
Yep.
So then, and our kids
Awesome.
together as well. So thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And Andrew, I heard you lost a wrestling match to a woman
Oh my
once.
God, that is
Do you
so
know who
ridiculous.
was that?
So
I refuse to
that is a-
wrestle. It's just a lose-lose situation. But my brother actually did. I'm guessing someone else lost to a girl in their lifetime, but
Yes.
Yeah, so Bella is telling a distorted, crazy story on Richard Branson's Necker Island. It is a long story. And
But he did lose to wrestling. But that we got to go to our very
I would not call it wrestling yet.
yeah, I don't want to take up too much time.
But we gotta, yeah, so we got to go to our last guest, the walking miracle. Daryl, thank you for being here. Great job in the judge's seat. Thank you for being a miracle on the show. And Daryl, how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
Well, I always enjoy sitting around the table with people that are movers and shakers.
You're a mover and a shaker.
Yeah, Daryl, Bella moves and shakes. This is true. So Daryl, thank you so much for being here. And anything you're taking away from today, Daryl?
Well, I always enjoy building meaningful relationships and nurturing them. And
Awesome.
I see a table full of people that I would like to do that with.
Cool. Well, thank you, Daryl. Feel your heart, your presence, which brings us to the woman who put this all together today.
It does.
Esme, your final, wonderful job. This woman, Esme, this is such a growth-driven, heart-centered, integrous person committed to mastery. That's like who that is. So Esme, please.
Well, thank you, Sean, Bella, and my deepest gratitude to making this yet another phenomenal experience. And all the participants and judges, courageous feedbackers, thank you for trusting the process and showing up with heart. And this is, completely special because of all of you.
Oh, well, thank you, Esme. I appreciate that. And Miss Verita, this crazy woman seated to my right, your final.
My final is just as a phenomenal job doing the Heart of Influence on your birthday. Absolutely incredible. Thank you all for being here. We have some gifts in the chat for you. Definitely check that out. There's some groups, LinkedIn groups, so everybody can connect with each other and get each other's bio and have a conversation with our agent. You'll also get that phone number in an email. But thank you all for being here. And Sean, back to you.
No, thank you. And for everybody listening, my final is massive gratitude for being here. And yes, have a conversation with that agent if and only if you really do want to grow and accelerate what you're up to in the world. There's a lot of places and people who claim that it's a very crowded, insane space, but we have been uniquely noted to be incredibly different. And we say we have the only complete, holistic, diagnostic, dynamic, interconnected actualization tool for all of human, AI, business, and mission acceleration in the world. If you felt something a little different today, it's because it is different. So if there's some resonance, definitely follow up and have a conversation with the agent. And we have our process mastery immersion happening in New Jersey next week. It is going to blow minds as we roll out the Genesis Forge of Heroes, where we're creating agents that can cause yes for people, and we can create those agents in under 30 minutes. Yes, causing agents that blow away and beat 99.9% of salespeople in the world. We are literally at the outer cutting edge of all of AI on the planet, and we're rolling with the people that are at the biggest stages of it, and people are not confused. So if there's resonance there, and I can't imagine there wouldn't be, have a conversation with the agent and come check out Process Mastery. Thank you.
Let's do it.
I never show by saying this. I may be physically blind, which I am, but I'm absolutely certain that the possibilities for acceleration, they so often sit right in front of our face. But with those possibilities for more that we seek sitting right there, we could all use a little unblinding. Because with everything sitting right before our very eyes, the challenge is, Bella Verita, that at some level, sighted or not, we are all blind.
And just learning to see. Bye bye, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great one. Thank you.